Hi everybody, thanks for joining us for today's Northern Ag TV. Well, this week we'll kick off the highly anticipated 2025 Montana Angus Tour. The tour this year will travel across the western part of the state, visiting some of the oldest and top Angus breeds in the state and the country. I recently spoke with Kangas, the regional manager for the American Angus Association, who shared a highlight of the tour and added there will be a little something new this year, being based out of Silver Bow County.
This year we're headed over. We're actually basing out of Butte, which is a change. Historically, they'd based out of Bozeman. But looking forward to being in Butte. You know, the town of Butte itself, I've told almost everybody from out of state that's coming on the tour that there's probably not a more interesting town in the United States than Butte. Great history there. So there'll be lots of activities for folks to do before the tour starts. But the tour is going to travel from White Sulphur to Bozeman, over to Harrison, back to Butte, and then up to or down to Dillon and around Dillon, and get lots of good stops in. It's a highlight for a lot of people across the country to come. I think right now there's 400 and something odd people that are signed up to come.
Now this is the Montana Angus Tour. However, being one of the top Angus producing states, there are people traveling all across the country to come see some of these operations.
So it's going to be an exciting part. People from all over the country. I know there's people from South America coming, Canada. There's always Canadians on board, and usually a couple other foreign countries. So it's a great opportunity to network and visit with people. And lots of people. This is when they see their friends for the year, and when they come on Montana Angus Tour, where it's 52 years, I believe now. It's always exciting, and it's always a part of the year that I look forward to quite a bit.
Some of the highlighted stops on this year's Angus Tour include Hollow Top Angus, Sitz Angus, Centennial Livestock, Veldt Camp, and so much more. Kangas shared that these operations keep Montana known as the seed stock capital for the Angus breed.
Montana is the seed stock capital for Angus in the United States, and probably actually when you look at other breeds too, probably the seed stock capital of the United States, just period. Montana reports roughly 19% of the bulls sold in the United States come out of Montana and Wyoming, and it's pretty exciting for people to get a chance to get on some of these operations other than a sale day when things can be pretty hectic.
The tour will begin Tuesday and run through Thursday, being based out of Butte. More information on the 2025 Montana Angus Tour can be found at mtangus.org. Well, that's all the time we have for today's Northern Ag TV, brought to you by BNSF Railway.
From the beginning, we've worked closely with farmers. BNSF's ties to the agricultural community go back 175 years. Together, we've innovated to make the U.S. agriculture supply chain one of the most efficient and productive in the world. Our strong relationship powers BNSF still today and helps us move the nation like no one else can. At BNSF, we move the nation for you.